Welcome to the Taylor Made Tasty podcast. I'm Taylor, retired serial quitter turned goal boss coach, speaker, and consultant. I believe a beautiful life starts with a beautiful mindset. Join me as we amplify confidence, resilience, and actionable tools on the road to quit quitting on you and your vision. You are worthy of your goals, so let's go get there. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Taylor Made Tasty, the podcast, here with another 10 with Taylor, all about starting to define your personal style. I came across a TikToker named Allison Bornstein, and I have found her process for auditing your closet and starting to define your personal style so relatable and actionable that I had to share my experience with it. So from the process, she has these 3 major steps, and I have gathered those 3 along with adding a special number 4 as a kind reminder to you and your closet. I do want to acknowledge that this will take you time and you need to be patient with yourself. Also, I experienced a whole range of emotions through this. For example, I was very sad at how much of my wardrobe was being pulled out of my closet and how much I haven't worn. Also, there was emotion around things that I have owned for a long time in hopes of being able to wear them someday, or a few items that used to fit and no longer do at the moment. Before starting this, we have to own the amount of emotion we hold in our closet. So with that disclaimer, let's get into it. Number 1, you are going to pull your always. So what that means is you're going to go into your closet and you are going to pull things that you always wear. Your closet, your drawers, things that you always wear. These may not be your favorite things. They are just things that you constantly wear. So you pull all of those things and set them out, and we're going to look for some common themes. Are they bold? Are they bright? Are they dark? Are they casual? Are they classic? Like, we are starting to define our personal style, right? So we want to find themes in things that we always wear. So you're going to pull all of that out and look at it. So these are your always, right? So that's number 1. Then you're going to go back into your closet and you're going to pull your nevers. So your nevers are things that you never wear. I don't care whether you love them. It's like your favorite dress of all time, but you never wear it, right? You think it's so cute. You think it's so beautiful, but you never wear it for whatever reason that is. You never have somewhere to wear it. Whatever reason that is, right? So you're going to take all your nevers out and you're going to set those across the board, right? And you're going to look like, okay, what themes do we have here in our nevers? Are you finding things that maybe your nevers are all black and you always have a lot of color? You're going to look for themes in your nevers like, oh, wow, okay, that doesn't define my personal style. I don't actually think that this goes with my style anymore. And we may be looking at closets that are years and years and years old, right? we don't know. But those are your first 2 steps, right? So you're going to pull out your always, you're going to pull out your nevers, and you're going to look for common themes in both of those. And then you're going to go back to your closet and you're going to just decipher in your closet whether or not the clothes that you have left do define your personal style. And one of the biggest ways to do that is she explains these 3 words. So this is probably one of the hardest parts about it, is that you are going to come up with 3 words that define your personal style. And honestly, in my opinion, it's like, what is the best version of you going to define your personal style with 3 words, right? And I haven't even come up with my 3. I know I know maybe one or two of them that I would say like the best version of Taylor shows up this way. But also like this can be if you really truly work from home all the time and you're in athleisure wear all the time. So maybe one of your words is comfort. But then that athleisure wear always has some sort of like neon color to it, right? So maybe one of your words is bold, or you love just the classic white collared shirt with black pants, like you are more of a classic person. And just going through all of your always clothes that you always wear and going through your nevers, the things that you never wear, whether you like them or not, that you never wear, and using those two themes of what's happening always and what's happening never, and coming up with those three words. This can be truly anything. It can be bold, it can be bright, it can be casual, it can be comfortable, it can be classic, it could be all black, everything, right? So the reason that these three words are so important is that you have your always, you have your nevers, and you're going to go back into your closet and you're going to audit everything that's in there that's left, right? These are kind of just like your middle of the road clothes that maybe you wear here and there. Maybe you don't really align with the style that they are anymore. So you're going to go through your closet and you're going to filter every single one of those articles of clothing through your three words. So once you come up with your three words, you're going to go back in there, filter everything through them. Like, does this, let's say we are casual, we're bold, and we're classic. Okay, let's just see those are our three words, right? So we're going to pick up each article of clothing and look at it and say, okay, does this align with those? If it does, it stays. If it doesn't, that is not part of your defining personal style. And if you're coming up over and over with things that you're seeing like, wait, I really like this. Why isn't this something that I filter through my three words and it doesn't really come through those three words, then maybe we need to alter the words, or we need to figure out, are there parts of your wardrobe that you're discovering, right? And you're like, oh, wow, maybe my words are actually a little bit different. So those three words are very important, and they are going to take you when you go into your future and you're going to go shopping for new clothes. You're going to go on Instagram and somebody says, swipe up on this thing, and you're like, that's really cute, but you're deciding that that's actually not part of your three words. So this is the filter, that it's these goggles that you have on constantly to say, do these articles of clothing, do these accessories, does this purse align with my three words, and therefore, aka my personal style? And part of this exercise is to see, is to filter through your wardrobe. If you're constantly adding to your closet, this is about adding things to your wardrobe that fit within your personal defined style versus just adding anything that is cute. We can think so many things are cute, but they don't actually go with our personal style, right? And then what's going to happen? They're in our closet and we don't wear them. Even though we think that they're cute, we don't actually wear them because we don't necessarily think that they're cute on us. Or they just don't go with our style, right? And so this idea is to really help us create a more minimalism closet versus wanting anything and everything. And on IG, there were many questions about age and certain styles. And I would say this would be your filter for that. If your three words align with a certain style, you run that article of clothing through your three words and it fits, then yes, that style is yours. This is defined by your personal style, not by your age. And number 4 is going to be about getting rid of clothes that make you feel guilt, regret, or shame. As I mentioned in the beginning of this episode, this process could be emotional because there are goal clothing items. There may be items that no longer fit and you start your day staring at them. Whatever makes you feel guilt, regret, or shame, we need to purge it, right? And this can look like donating it. This can look like packing it away until you're in a place where those clothes bring good feelings again. But being honest with yourself, is that goal outfit really motivating you? How long has that been hanging there? Is walking into your closet filled with 70% of things that you can't wear comfortably good for your mental health and your mindset going into your day? Goals do not get accomplished from a place of hate. And we have to love ourselves enough to remove those articles that bring the poor thoughts. It doesn't define you. You get to define your style with the body you have now. Not always focus on what used to be or what could have been. Like, get rid of the clothes that make you feel guilt, regret, or shame, and create a closet that serves your body now. All right, so we are starting this process, right? So a quick recap. Your number 1 is pulling out your always, looking for common themes. Number 2, pulling out your nevers, look for common themes. Number 3, using those 2 closet focused areas, you're going to define your 3 words. And then we're going to get rid of clothes that make us feel guilt, regret, and shame. Most importantly, wear what makes you feel you, makes you feel confident, makes you feel empowered to show up as the best version of yourself for the world. You are a gift, deserve to be seen, and part of that is showing your personality through your personal style. All right, y'all, it is time for the quote of the episode. This quote is from Ralph Lauren. The quote is, "Personal style is about a sense of yourself, a sense of what you believe in and wearing what you like." Take that into your week, your month, maybe even your year, and start to define your personal style that feels authentically you. As always, thank you for being here. Thank you for being in my community. I'm so glad you showed up today, and let's go get there. Look at you, crushing it. Thank you for joining me for another episode of the Tailor Made Tasty podcast. My hope is you always leave with a takeaway to implement in your own goal-crushing journey. I would love if you could take a moment to leave a review. And if you're looking for a community of goal boss badasses just like you, be sure to check out tailormadetasty.com/membership.